Hi, this is Captain Ross with 3V's Captain School. In this video, we're going to cover time, speed, and distance formulas and problems in our navigation video series. The art and science of directing the movements of a vessel safely, confidently, and efficiently from one location to another. All right, our objectives for time, speed, and distance. Video here, we want to state the units of measure that we're going to use in time, speed, and distance problems. State how to calculate vessel speed from time and distance. State how to calculate vessel distance moved from speed and time. And state how to calculate the time a vessel moved from its speed and distance. Okay, so time, speed, and distance are critical elements in navigational calculations. Each has its own importance and use in piloting. All three are closely associated in the way that they are calculated. So whenever you have two of these factors, you can figure the third. The way we're going to do the problems in this video, distance is always going to be in nautical miles. Speed is in knots, and a knot is nothing more than a nautical mile per hour. 1 nautical mile per hour is a knot. 5 knots is 5 nautical miles per hour. And then time, we're going to measure it in minutes. So this means if I have 2 hours of time, I'm going to have to multiply 2 by 60 and get 120 minutes. So I'm going to have to convert my time into minutes to solve problems the way we're going to go over in this video. So time, speed, and distance calculations. Distance equals speed in knots times time in minutes divided by 60. So if you look right down here where my cursor's at, distance equals speed times time divided by 60. Speed equals 60 times distance in nautical miles divided by the time. Time equals 60 times distance divided by the speed. So for me, it's pretty easy to remember. Speed and time are the same formula. If I'm looking for speed, 60 times my distance divided by the time. If I'm looking for the time, it's 60 times distance divided by my speed. All right, so let's do a distance problem here. Remember, distance equals speed times time divided by 60. A boat is traveling at 10 knots. How far will it travel in 20 minutes? All right, so our distance equals 10 knots, that's our speed, times 20 minutes, that's our time, divided by 60. So 10 times 20 is 200. 200 divided by 60 equals 3.3. When you're doing time, speed, distance problems for our course and the exams, I would definitely use my calculator. I wouldn't depend on my ability to do this math shorthand on a piece of paper in my head. Some of it seems very easy and most of it is. Use a calculator. So quick review. Distance equals speed times time divided by 60. In this problem, a boat is traveling at 10 knots. That's my speed. How far will it travel in 20 minutes? That's my time. 10 times 20 divided by 60 equals 200 divided by 60. And 60 goes into 200 3.3 times, which equals my distance in nautical miles. All right, so let's solve for speed. So speed equals 60 times distance divided by time. A boat has traveled 12 nautical miles in 40 minutes. What is its speed? So speed equals 60 times distance divided by time. Our distance is 12 nautical miles and our time is 40 minutes. So 12 times 60 equals 720, and our time is 40 minutes. Divided by 40 equals 18 knots. All right, we're going to figure this one for time. Time equals 60 times distance divided by speed. How long would it take to travel 10 nautical miles at a speed of 10 knots? So time equals 60 times distance, which in this case is 10 nautical miles at a speed of 10 knots. That's my speed right there. So 10 times 60 equals 600. My speed was 10 knots. So now I have to divide 600 by 10, and that's going to give me 60 minutes. In this one, you can figure out in your head pretty quickly because remember, a knot is a nautical mile per hour. So if I tell you I'm going 10 knots, I tell you I'm going 10 nautical miles per hour. So how long will it take me to go 10 nautical miles at a speed of 10 knots? 1 hour, or 60 minutes. This concludes our video on time, speed, and distance. Please check our YouTube channel for other navigation videos.